Welcome back to episode of The Bridge, and today we're going to be talking about the Dream SMP Prison, and how to potentially get out of it. Alright, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow my Twitter, join my Discord, all links in the description. Also, I have a join button, go look at the perks. I'd recommend joining, if you want to. Then again, I don't know if the join button will be there right away as I upload this, but if it is, check them out. Alright, here's the video, hope you enjoy it. The other day, awesome dude, took Tommy to the prison. I mean, didn't really take him. He escorted him to Dream's holding cell so he could talk to Dream. And this video is gonna tell you all the different defenses inside the prison, and yeah, how to potentially beat them. So I'm gonna refer to all the stopping points in the prison as checkpoints. So just keep that in mind as I go through this. So the first area is the nether portal outside of the prison. There's no door on this prison. It starts with the nether portal, which takes you to the nether, which links up to a completely different nether portal in the prison. I don't know how you do this. I've done this unintentionally before, but never purposefully. I don't actually know how this is done. And then there's some waivers and personal interrogation is awesome, dude. Psychs you up for the prison, and then you go to the lockers, and this is where you're supposed to put all of your items. So the lockers have this crazy technology. I don't know how it works. I'd call this checkpoint 1, by the way. And it comes with a key, which is a book with a special code on it. And I don't know how that code works, but you place it in the wall, and an observer observes it and locks the chest, and nobody can open it but you with that key. It really doesn't make sense. This is crazy that this is going to be a reoccurring theme, but this prison is probably one of the greatest Minecraft builds I've ever seen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but come on, it's got to at least be up there. The redstone is amazing. Now, after you've done that, you set your spawn once, and I'm gonna call this checkpoint 2. At this checkpoint, he kills you with potions just to make sure that you actually put your stuff in the locker. I wonder what would have happened to Tommy if you didn't put all his items in the locker, but he did. So we'll never know. And then they take you over to this redstone-activated pit of lava. It's a pit of lava, down, really far down. And there's this huge platform which rises up above. And, so you can pass the pit of lava, and of course that's redstone-activated. And now that would be called checkpoint 3, by the way. And then after they get through that, you go to this vault door. It's like a 7x7 vault door, multiple blocks thick. And that's what brings you to the main holding cells. And these are all lined there, over a pit that would kill you if you fell down. And of course, there's another rising platform that rises above and allows you to, walk past these cells and into the next checkpoint. And then that brings you into what I'd call checkpoint 5, which is an airlock room. It's another decontamination room where you set your spawn again. And this time he does a manual search to see if you have items, because the potion wasn't enough, apparently. It was kind of funny when Tommy went in there, and he's like, I'm gonna do a manual search, and then pulls out his sword. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. And then after he does this other search, he sends you into another chamber where he poisons you, weakens you, and gives you water breathing. This is checkpoint 6, and the reason why he gives you, poison and weakness so he can kill you in one punch. But the reason he gives you water breathing is for the next checkpoint. So he designed this water hallway. It's like a 1-block hallway of water, and you can only get through with water breathing. It takes too long to swim through without water breathing, you'll drown to death. And then he brings you into another room where you set your spawn again. This is checkpoint 8. This is all for one guy, guys. Anyway, here he has more waivers and pretty much threats if you compromise the security of the prison, and you gotta sign all of those. After those straight up threats, he splashes you with fire resistance, and you have to pass through a lava wall. You go through this thing. There's no platform that comes up and saves you. You get fire resistance and you walk through this wall. And that's what brings you to checkpoint 9. Now at this point, you're almost there. You're almost at the high security prison cell, but not yet. Not yet. There's one more trap. So the high security prison cell is completely encased in lava. Not to mention, it's dozens of obsidian blocks thick and in the middle of a room, encased in lava. Now, this lava is set up with dispensers, so the only way actually through and into this room is if you activate the dispensers to, retract all the lava. And this thing, it needs to be drained, like, completely for the prisoner to leave and for somebody to enter. So you got, this takes time. You got time to, you know, catch somebody if they're about to escape. What you doing, man? Okay. And then inside the main holding cell, there's still one more wall of netherite blocks. This was just a flex at this point. He knew nobody could take him. He could do it. And then you finally made it to the main holding cell, or the maximum high security prison area. Anyway, that's when Tommy actually got inside the prison, then he, you know, started going ham on Dream, you know, manipulating him, all of that. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Now, at this point, you might go, Clart, that's a lot of defenses just for one guy. Is that all the defenses? No, I would go, no, there's actually generic defenses, things that are like always a thing throughout this entire process. The most significant and important one is Mining Fatigue 3. He has, like, the Elder Guardians outside the prison. Again, no idea how he did this, but he has them outside of the prison to give Mining Fatigue 3 this entire time. This makes it so it takes, like, 3 hours to mine one block, let alone an obsidian block. And there's so many blocks to be mined, it's pretty much impossible just to mine out. Also, there's multiple keys used at every checkpoint. This is kind of like a guess, but at every checkpoint that I described earlier, it wasn't just one button to get to the next step. There was like 3 or 4 levers and buttons that needed to be pulled, and some of them didn't get pulled, which was me thinking that he actually has like some kind of series that you need to know to like actually get these things to work. Also, at every checkpoint, he had the same types of books that he used for the lockers put into the floor in the same way. It's just like, I think it's the observers, because he went to the corner, threw the book on the floor, it disappeared, pressed some buttons, and then he got transported to the next area. If this is true, that'll make it significantly harder for anybody to get in, because they can't just, you know, waltz in the front doors and get in just because they're not the ones trapped themselves. Also, each key is unique and only used once. If they're the same as the lock keys, like the locker keys. And yeah, that's the Dream SMP Prison, Pandora's Vault. Pretty secure if you ask me. But now, for the ways out. I'm gonna be real with you, there's only one surefire way that I actually thought of to get out. And this one's already been talked about, it's the Ender Pearl Stasis. If you don't know what an Ender Pearl Stasis is, pretty much you get like the water with the bubbles which shoots you up. Like, you set that up, and then you throw an Ender Pearl in that, so it sits there forever. And then somebody else from outside triggers that Ender Pearl, and boom, you get teleported in. There's no way around it, completely OP. But the thing is, there's a catch. You have to have this set up before. If you get locked in the prison and you don't have an Ender Pearl Stasis thing set up, can't work, because, you know, you can't throw the Pearl to get you to teleport back. I don't know if Dream has a Pearl Stasis chamber set up, but a cool plot point, in my opinion, would be like people finding a confirmed Dream Pearl and then like protecting it. Like they put that bitch in a high security prison so nobody can come in and teleport them out. And the other way is the fact that Technoblade owes Dream a favor. Because of what I described with like the lock system and I think like the buttons and levers that need to be pressed in their special orders, I don't think Technoblade could get in the prison on his own. But it's definitely possible for him to like capture and threaten Awesome Dude to like let him in. That all depends on how far Technoblade will go to like, you know, fulfill his thing with Dream. His promise. And the last way out, which would have to be elaborated on, is milk. I'm not even kidding. It might be possible to drink milk and then like mine some shit to get out, because you know milk removes all potion effects. I'm going on a limb here, alright? I'm not gonna lie, this might just completely not be correct, but I'm pretty sure the miner fatigue resets every time the Elder Guardian makes that noise, which you heard in Tommy's stream. I can't replicate it because I'm not an Elder Guardian, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If that is the case, and it doesn't immediately replace itself every second, you could drink the milk and potentially mine some things, making it like significantly easier to get out. If this is true, Technoblade might actually be able to, you know, drink a lot of milk and then mine directly into the core of the prison and bust Dream out. Then again, depends on his dedication to the task and, you know, whether the milk will work at all. One final note is actually I was right with this whole thing. Somebody left a comment on one of my older videos saying I was right about sending Dream to prison, and I realized that I actually made that prediction like a month ago. I'm so good at this. I predicted Dream would go into the prison. It's kind of something I've wanted to happen for a while, so I'm not surprised that I predicted it. I guess I'm just that intelligent. Anyway, if you want more amazing predictions. I mean, subscribing is the only way to get them. You're never gonna find my channel again. Please don't kill me. That'll be bad for the video. Anyway, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, join my Discord, follow my Twitter. They're all in the description. Also, I might have a join button when this video comes out. If I do, consider joining. There's cool perks, you know, just look at them. I don't really feel like reading them out, but anyway. Thanks again if you got to the end, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye!